Hi, I just wanted to make a short video to help with some sore shoulders and stiff necks that I'm seeing a lot of. My day job is a masseuse, but obviously in the current circumstance, I can't get out to see anybody and help with the situation. And I know we're all feeling rather stressed. We might find that we carry our tension in the top of our shoulders and in our neck anyway. So I thought this might be a good idea to show you a few little exercises you can do at home to try and help ease that ache. So if you sit either on a chair or on the floor, you don't have to sit kneeling, you just tuck one hand underneath your leg or behind your bottom so that you're wedging that hand down, helping to encourage that shoulder down away from your ears. Using your other hand, take it up and rest it onto your head. Start to tilt your head so the ear comes towards your shoulder. Use your hand just to guide the head. It's not forcing the neck, it's just allowing the head to tilt. So you feel a stretch down the side of the neck and through the top of the shoulder. So you can hold this for as long as you want. I try and take a few deep breaths, trying to sink your shoulders down each time, just trying to relax into the movement. And then you can do the same on the other side. When we're doing anything with the head and the neck, we just want to take things slow and not force any of the movements. Sometimes you can feel a bit dizzy, perhaps you've got blood pressure issues going on, perhaps you just are so stiff that moving your head might feel a bit uncomfortable. So best to just go gently and slowly, take your time. And as with stretches, it's not an instantaneous situation. You need to breathe and relax into them to see the good benefits. Allow the head to come back up into the center and just relax the arms down from there. So it's helped a little bit perhaps with the tops of the shoulders. Another thing we can do is take ourselves against a wall. I've got a door here instead of a wall, but take yourself so that you're resting your shoulders against the wall. And just from here, you'll see there's a little bit of a gap between my head and the wall. I'm just going to gently encourage the back of my head to meet the wall. It gives you a bit of an extra chin, but it's helping to lengthen through the back of the head, helping me really settle the shoulders down. And you can sit here for as long as you want. We find that when we're focused on tasks, the chin tends to tip down, we hunch our shoulders round, and when we get tired, everything seems to get tighter through the front of the chest as well. So just allowing your shoulders to push gently into the wall, gently pushing the head back. You can do this in the car. I know we're not driving as much at the moment, but you can use the back of the headrest in your car to support and gently stretch yourself. And you can come in and out of this. If it feels uncomfortable, let the head come forwards and then push it back again. Drift in and out of it as many times as you need. There aren't a set number of repetitions. It's personal preference. It's what feels comfortable to you. The other thing you can do, the hands can be relaxed down. You can have them wide to the sides. Try and get them so that the back of the wrist or the back of the elbow is pressing against the wall. So seeing if you can spread the arms out. You might find that you're that stiff that it's more comfortable having them lower. Do whatever you can from here. Seeing again if you can open out through your chest and relax the chest, relax your shoulders and relax the back of the head and the neck. You're going to just turn your head to one side. Again, we're trying to go very slowly. Bring the head into the center and do the same over to the other side. And bring the head into the center. And just keep going side to side as many times as you need. Seeing how it feels. And letting the arms relax. So a few different variations for you. The other thing you can do, it's not really needing complicated machinery or gadgets. It's a towel. It can be a rolled up jumper, can be a big scarf, whatever you've got. Take it so that it lays lengthways along your spine. Lay down onto it. You can put a cushion or a pillow here if you like something under the neck or if it feels like it's too severe. And you just want to let the body relax down onto the towel. See if you can encourage the backs of your shoulders to come towards the floor. So in this position, you'll notice my chin ends up tilted towards the ceiling. If I was on a cushion, perhaps my head would be a little bit more lifted. So just play around with what feels good for you. And you can do the gentle head turns in this position. You're trying to breathe as deeply as you can into your lower ribs, filling up your lungs, trying to really relax into this stretch. So we're feeling it across the top of the chest, the front of the shoulders. Ideally, it's feeling like it's switching off the muscles of the shoulders and the neck. So if we've really been hunched over a desk, really good for children if they've been slumped over a laptop or an iPad, having to do their schoolwork remotely. Good way to just take away some of those aches. And you want to try and relax your lower back as much as you can. Sometimes we find we're really stiff and arching through here. See if you can just soften down into it. It really isn't any more complicated than this. So a couple of things that you can try. The other thing to think about is whether you have a small ball in your house, maybe a tennis ball. Golf balls, lacrosse balls, hockey balls are a little bit firmer, but just a tennis ball would be great. Stick it in an old sock or an old pair of tights, just so that it's something you can hang over your shoulder. It's quite hard to reach to push into these trigger points of knotty bits in your sore muscles. So by taking the ball into something, you can then decide whereabouts it goes. You can then use that ball as a little bit of pressure against the sore parts of your shoulders and your back. So the good thing is you decide how much pressure you're applying by how firm you lean against the wall. So too sore, stay a little bit further away. Need more pressure, lean a little bit harder. And a bit like a bear scratching an itch, you can move your body from side to side, feeling that pressure being relieved by the ball. And you might want to just sit with it on one point. You might want to move it around and move it up and down. Play around with it. We're all very different. See if that helps relieve some of the tension. Comment below, leave me a message, let me know if it's helped. Take care.